Gina Johnsen, your state representative for District 78. Have folks talked to you about the budget? I told you I was going to start a series on the budget in Michigan, which the calendar or the start year for it is October 1st. October 1st is September 30th. That's a budget year in state government. So considering that, needs versus wants. Now we all know what that sounds like when we're having our personal budget, our family budget, our house budget. You don't plan for vacation unless you can pay for food and shelter, clothing, utilities, and the basics, right? The state has to do the same thing. So the needs are the following, and we have proposed them to be secured as far as the House is concerned. The following things: infrastructure, that's safe drinking water, that's roads, bridges, and dams, that's sewers. All of that's essential infrastructure, and it's important we realize that has to stay in the budget. It has to be secured. It has to be well funded before we talk about anything else. The other item that has to be funded is safety. Police force, we all know we got to have enough police. 911 dispatch for emergencies, first responders, and border control. I'll remind you, Michigan is a border state. For a time, everyone said all 50 states are border states. No, they're not. Michigan is a border state, like Texas, like Alaska. We must secure all of these to have a community that is well functioning. We can relax, we can work hard, take care of our kids. They go back and forth to school and go to the park, and we play together, we go to church, we do whatever we do, and we feel and we know we're safe. So those two things come before the wants. And we did secure also in the Republican House budget, K through 12 spending. We actually increased per pupil spending. We secured money for veterans, their needs, their homes, their housing, and the other needs that we see in our society, including health and all of that, partnering with the federal government. We secured corrections facilities and salaries for corrections officers. And I know I'm missing one thing. Roads, with the roads, the infrastructure, we secured more money for local roads, because it's not just about state roads. It's about your local roads in your community. You know that. You drive over them every day, and you know when they're not secure, they're not safe, the bridges are out, and we can't continue like that. So this is the difference between needs and wants, and we must secure the basics without wasting the rest of your hard-earned tax dollars, your money, on pet projects, such as golf courses, splash pads, bike paths, art projects, museums, and fancy landscaping. We love all of that. It's wonderful. I couldn't tell you enough how much I love art and music, but these are not essentials when you have a shrinking budget versus inflation and federal cuts. Now, one of the things the governor proposed was increasing your fees and making it mandatory for you to pay for a annual state park fee, whether you go to them or not. Increasing fees for fishing and hunting. Now, keep in mind that hurts tourism, that hurts our heritage. We are a fishing and hunting state. We are also an agriculture state. We need to secure what is the basics of living in Michigan, and increasing those fees is not helpful. That's not how we support the basics: infrastructure, safety, veterans, etc. Why do we have such a tight budget? Stay tuned for the next time I talk to you. The next video we'll talk about why is our state budget so tight. Thanks so much for listening, and share your comments.